Wiffle presents Game 5 of the Chris Harrison Cup, an elimination game between brothers who are ready to battle. The first squad being Flavortown, representing Guy Fieri, diners, drive-in, and dives. They're ready to bring out the flavor that you want to savor. Jordan Snook, Carter Leong, Cody Vaith, and Pratap Mohan. It's a special crew right there, and they're facing Huck Dynasty, bringing out their duck calls, quack, quack, quack. They're ready to attack. You've got Jack Snook, Andrew Madelon, Griffin Myers, and Will Swain. They are looking to hunt down their competition here in this elimination game. And as I said before, it's a brother-on-brother matchup. We've seen a few of those in our past of AVWL, and we will see who will come out on top. Starting pitchers will be the secondaries, Andrew Madelon and Carter Leong, with the brothers doing the rest of the pitching. If you haven't yet, like and subscribe below. More content on the way. Let's jump into the first pitch of the game. Carter Leong on the mound. Will Swain in the box. Takes a smooth slider outside. And there's the first out of the game. A beautiful pitch by Carter to start off Flavortown, bringing out the seasoning and spices. And there's one popped up to Snook and right, and he handles it, gets under it, lets his brother know what's going on, how this game is going to go. But we have 2 on after 2 walks. And Swain launches one into right, and Snook makes a catch at the wall. Beautiful grab. Only camera angle we could get, but an outstanding catch to hold Huck Dynasty from scoring any runs here in the top of the first. Andrew Madelon now on the hill gives Carter Leong his best stuff. With 1 on base, he goes back for some extra velo, getting the second out on Cody Vaith. And there's the 3 as Pratap chomps at the bit with that check swing. Top of the second, still a 0-0 ball game. Jordan making his entrance into the game and starting off strong here. But after 2 more walks, bases are juiced with brother Jack at the plate, and he's looking hungry. And he attacks right there, sends one to left field line. Cody makes the smart play, gets the out there at third, but a run will score. 1-0, 2 men on, and Griffin Myers gets a hold of one, laces one into right under the trees, and he is letting the crowd know with his toe taps to first. See that one again. Beautiful stripe to right. Great bat flip. The arc on that bat was outstanding, and he comes into a full squad ready to let him know they appreciate his excellence. 4-0, with Jordan Snook usually being the ace having problems. And there's a pitch you'd hope to see earlier, a beautiful rise to drop Madelon to end the top of the second. Jack Snook now doing his work, and he does not do the same work as his brother. He gets the job done here. 1 out, 2 outs. Perhaps a 3-up, 3 down, some taunting by Vaith, and Jack has seen a few blue bats between the legs in his day, so he's ready for anything. Top of the third, Carter Leong regaining his position on the mound, and he looks like he's going to be their guy the rest of the way if they have a shot at it. Jack sends one up to Jesus, and Carter can't handle it, but Jack was doing the devil's work right there, trying to get in the way of Carter, and we give the out to Flavortown with that obstruction. But Griffin comes back with a hit to left, and Cody, being a little too aggressive, goes for the deep peg, and Griffin will casually make his way to third with 2 outs. Don't want to add any more runs in this situation. And Carter responds with a nice, smooth, slow knuckleball, getting Madelon swinging. Bottom of the third, Griffin Meyer finding himself on the mound, their third pitcher. And Carter being a little too uncharacteristic at the plate, swinging at some high inside stuff. And Jack returns to the mound after 2 walks and lets Cody know who's the boss in this game. And he lets Carter know the same. He's representing the aces of the league right there. Into the fourth, Cody Vaith just throwing some lobs, found himself on the mound. It's almost as if they are surrendering here early. Carter's exhausted of pitching, and Actually, no, he'll return. He's done with the bullshit. He doesn't want any of that. He wants a fair game, and he gets Griffin chasing on the drop ball. 1 down with 2 on still. And Carter with a smooth rise right there. Getting Andrew Madelon swinging. And he is looking like a potential ace in the future of this league. Getting work done for his squad. Madelon with a ball boy. They are letting it go casually in the field, and they're able to do so with their even secondary pitcher K'ing up the whole Flavortown team, and he gives some grace to Cody Vaith, and he laces one to left. Not a home run that you can be proud of, but Cody takes anything he can get. A nice little fist pump there, and a lob and deep to left. It's how it should be done. You're given that, you got to take advantage, and he sure does there. But that's definitely not going to be enough for Flavortown. They're going to need a lot more of grace from Huck Dynasty to able to come back and tie it up or take the lead. With 1 on, Jack Snook back in the game, and Carter sends one up the middle to be safe at first, and Pratap finds his way at second. Jack is in a bit of a pinch here. He can't let one go yard or it's a tie ball game. And with his brother up, he lets him know who's the father of their household right there. It may not be Chad Snook, it may be Jack, at least today in this game. And Cody Vaith, after a home run, gets some actual pitching, and you see what happens there. Top 5. Swing and a miss from Myers. Carter Leong staying consistent. Not letting this lead get to his head. Sticking to his game plan. But after 3 walks in a row, bases juiced with 2 outs, Madelon at the plate. And he foul tips one into the zone. So that's an out there. And we head now into the bottom of the 5th. Only 2 more opportunities for Flavortown, and Pratap Mohan gets a lob from Griffin Myers, and he gets his first hit of his AVWL career. Obviously not one you'd ideally want. You want to lace one off an ace, but a hit is a hit. And one of the biggest men in AVWL showing out his velo right there, rocking the fire shades. Puts one down the middle for Snook, and he puts one in play, but Madelon makes the easy out there at first. But Pratap heads up, gets himself to third with a runner in scoring position. Griffin Myers gets Cody Vaith swinging at some speedy Ched. Top of the 6th, last opportunity for both teams at the plate. Pratap on the mound gets Will Swain on a ground out. Jack Snook given a nice easy throw from Cody Vaith there. Pipes one to right, gets himself on first. They could extend the lead here, but there's not much necessary if Jack comes in to close it out. And Carter returns to the mound just to give his team the confidence going into the bottom of the 6th to perhaps come back and send it into extras or walk off this game. The top starts him off. Jack Snook, only one in the field. Huck Dynasty showing some disrespect to Flavortown, and they trust their captain, their leader, Jack Snook, to just end it on the mound. And there it is right there. Being a D1 pitcher, Jack Snook can be trusted in any game where a ball is being thrown into his zone. And that is just what Huck Dynasty did today. Jack Snook gets the best of Jordan here, and Huck Dynasty will be moving on with player of the game, Griffin Myers, having a 3-run shot in the middle of the game, giving them the lead that they earned, and also doing a bit of pitching. But they advance, and they will play the loser of 90 Mile an Hour Fiancé and Dance Bombs. If you enjoyed what you saw, leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We got more games coming, so stay tuned.